Well, hey, congratulations. You have made time, carved out that time to connect to breath. And that deserves a congratulations. So, welcome to your Oracle meditation. Here, we have learned to light our candle and connect back to breath. To check in with Mother Earth, if you will. We have done this through phases, connecting back to the moon cycle. Here in this meditation, we have learned to read the signs, the symbols, and the synchronicities. Ow. Okay, let's try that again. I am the medicine woman. I designed this podcast to help me learn to meditate, to help me also navigate the signs, the symbols, and the synchronicities in the world, and to help teach that and guide that. Guide you to that new information that's all around us, the same way that our ancestors did. So I am here today to invite you, to continue to challenge you to take those baby steps of meditation. So start clearing your thoughts and start becoming aware of how you breathe. Don't worry about how to breathe right now. Just become aware of your breath. And with each exhale, know that you are making room. We have learned to sit in the moon phases, to connect back to the moon, using our imagination as a guide. So clear your thoughts and learn to train your imagination. Learn to control your thoughts, watch your words, and control your actions. Our oracle cards simply help us create that plan of action. We are sitting in the waxing crescent moon, 11th% visible. Not much has changed. We are still growing, taking action, and starting those new projects. We are moving through the chakras, created that stability in our root chakra, using that power of the second chakra, the sacral chakra, to help navigate those emotions, to create that empathy and that security. Learning to use the word I can to create that creativity. We are moving through the constellations and we are at the constellation Gemini just for another day or so. Constellation Gemini really establishes that feeling of friendliness and smarts, ruled by the planet Mercury, represents that how our mind works and how we use our words. Gemini represents the arms in our body, helping us release and change that, accept those new ways and that new sense of direction, those new experiences. We mix this all together and we create that plan of action in the correct time, in harmony. It may seem a little overwhelming, but when you tune in every day and you create that new way, that new thought, your mind will adjust, your body will adjust, and your world will transform. I promise you that. Find that breath. Find that connection with your breath. Don't worry about what I'm doing. This is connecting to that energy to help us gain that more open perspective. Slowly start to inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. This is conscious breathing. Breathing like this will help decalcify that third eye, our pineal gland, that helps us unlock that imagination. This is why we are able to see in our dreams. That imagination is the key that unlocks that chamber in our heart that holds the dreams, the wishes, the blessings, the medicine, and the magic. When we exhale, we simply make room and release what no longer serves us. Mother Earth does her part. She scoops them up, recycles them, turns them into blessings, medicine, and magic. More for us to enjoy. But it starts with you. Next, start imagining it, and let's do a body scan. A body scan is where we imagine that there is a hoop that is connected to our breath. Inhale, let that hoop go high. Imagine. Exhale, let it sink down gently. Relax in your forehead, closing your eyes. Relax in your jaw, your neck, your throat. Release your tongue, tips of your shoulders. Inhale, let it go all the way back up. As high as you can imagine, maybe even higher. And this time, let it create a bubble in its wake as it slides down, maybe just a bit faster. Imagine that bubble. That bubble's our transportation. That hoop to relaxation. Feel it go over those same parts of your body, offering that deeper sense of relaxation. Let it weigh you down, creating that bubble. Don't rush this process. This process is that aid to help you unlock that imagination. You'll need it. You'll need it to get to the other side. As we reach the bottom, tie off your hoop. Tie off your bubble and create a long cord, like a root or a rope or a vine or a ribbon. Imagine Mother Earth scooping it up, creating that connection once again, creating that connection to your mother. Follow it. Let it grow. This is that frequency to release that trauma, those deep emotions. So we have a little rocky as we enter into the change, learning how to navigate this new way. It's okay. Don't be so hard on yourself. Know that we are all walking the same red road, the red road that leads to those sacred mountains, to that unobstructed view of the top. Come, let's find out the direction that we head today. We are heading through the shaman's death and rebirth. This is allowing that old trauma to truly pass, to truly create that room that we are asking for. The room to create the blessings. Do not be afraid of the death. Know that with death comes rebirth, comes new life, comes more space for those blessings that we are asking for. This is massive change on a grand scale. This is truly growth. The sign, the symbol, and the synchronicity that we get is magic. We are able to use the magic that's in the air to wield our new story. Have you come to understand that? Magic is not just magic. Magic is that symbol that represents infinite intelligence of Great Spirit, making up that fundamental fabric of the universe. We experience magic through synchronicities, through meaningful coincidences. We are being offered magic on the road, the red road that leads to that massive change. Don't forget that you live in a world that is infused with magic. Don't stop exhaling. Remember that you inhale the blessings, the medicine, and the magic, and you exhale to make room, releasing them into the world to help create that ease of transition. The animal that comes forward to help guide us. Tend to your village. This animal is telling us to be that elder to our family. Orca represents that magnificent creature, that powerful call to take care of those that we care about the most. Orca carries that powerful village medicine, inviting us to reclaim those family ties and offer love to those that are nearest and dearest to us. Sometimes your family community is that chosen Orca spirit. Community is bound by trust, and Orca is here to offer that guarantee towards that beautiful, full relationships. This sacral chakra is about creating those relationships, tending to our family. As we enter into this new chapter, the ancestor that comes before us to help us, guide us, telling us to open your mind. You have infinite possibilities. He carried this message, quantified it, worked his best to try to prove that theory, and it is our job to continue to carry that message, to tend to our family, to create that new union, that new massive change of death and rebirth, using the magic that's in the air to co-create this new story so that we can, like Brother Elder Orca, tend to our family. Open up your mind. You have infinite possibilities, knowing that we are all on a coaching, being coached and navigated with unconditional love. We seem to start every journey with that same idea of enhancing that love for each other, to opening up our mind, knowing that we have infinite possibilities, asking us to tend to our village. We are 11% visible. We can be seen. We are learning to repair those relationships, to balance out those emotions and create that empathy, using our words and easing that change of direction, accepting those new experiences, accepting our magic, knowing that we are all healing that innocent child as we begin this new journey of change, of harmony, listening to that intuition telling us that our vulnerability is still our power, knowing that we are part of a team, united. When I'm alone, I'm in great company. We are balancing out that energy, balancing out the light and the shadow, knowing that even when we're alone, we are in great company because we have found each other. We have found that tribe that team of superheroes, knowing that our vulnerability is our superpower, knowing that we can take the signs, the symbols, the synchronicities, and create a better journey through magic, through love, through opening our mind and realizing that we have infinite possibilities. Open up to that love and tend to your family. Use the magic in the air. Remind them that we were all growing and taking action, that it's time to start that new project and let one die and allow that new birth to take hold, those new experiences. Opening up our arms like the constellation Gemini. This is your message. Rejoice and know that you have found a new way. Through the darkness, through our shadows, through our deep emotional, sexual, sensual release. Open up your mind. Now, know that you can. We have discovered those words. I am. I can. Let that old idea of doubt pass and allow that space to be taken up with new possibilities. So come, let's go further. Let's take this message and go deeper into our mind, where we can do a session of EFT, emotional freedom technique, where we allow our body to decide what our mind may be overwhelmed in doing. These are the baby steps to harnessing your power once again, to connecting back to that pod. So, if you're ready, don't move. Use your ears and find that fire of passion. Find that flow. Listen. Where will Mother Nature pick us up at? Always somewhere beautiful. We have entered into the spring, entered into that time of new beginnings. We are doing it through imagination, getting back into the flow that leads to that ocean of opportunity, balancing out the shadows and the light, and opening up our mind to that infinite possibility with love as we begin this journey, knowing that our vulnerability is truly our superpower. So as we sit here by the banks of the river, watching the flow, listening to the birds and watching the sun come up, sitting by the warmth of the fire, smelling that fresh, new magic that's in the air. Come. Let's find that area on your hand where you would do a karate chop. Right in here. This is how we wake up that emotional body. Tap. Switch hands and tap. Next, find that area on your eye, that eyebrow area, and repeat this phrase and tap. My light radiates through my life and the world around me. Tap the side of your eye, your temple, and repeat. My life radiates through my life and the world around me. Tap under your eye and repeat. My light radiates through my life and the world around me. Tap under your nose and repeat. My life radiates through my life and the world around me. Tap on your chin and repeat. My light radiates through my life and the world around me. Slide down your throat to your collarbone and repeat. My light radiates through my life and the world around me. Tap under your arm and repeat. My light radiates through my life and the world around me. Now tap the top of your head. Let this message sink in. This is that reprogramming. We are releasing an emotion and replacing it with this very thought. So do yourself a favor. Let your radiant light flow through your life and the world around you. Know that you are doing the work, and it's okay to be vulnerable. Because even when you're alone, you are in great company. This is your message. Know that you not only meditated, but you are coming back into the chaos with more calm, more resilience, more visible. Do yourself a favor. Allow yourself to grow. Allow parts that no longer serve you to die, to make room for that new growth. Take action. Start those new projects. Use your magic and take care of your family. So, if you're ready and you feel that sense of rejoice, let's make our way back to the void, creating that deep sense of security. Once again, use your imagination. Welcome back. You did it. You did it again. Pat yourself on the back for doing it. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking, for sharing, and for subscribing to the idea that we are not alone. Please continue to help my podcast grow so we can get more orcas in the pod to tend to your family. Remember that you are listening to this and doing this for the greater good of not just your family, but for yourself. Learning that unconditional love on a new journey. Knowing that you did not go through all of this for nothing. Use your words impeccably. Clear your thoughts. Replace them with positive. And take those new steps. And start that new project. Remember, you're a blessing in this world. So wiggle your fingers. Wiggle your toes. Open your eyes. Open your eyes to all of your magic. Once again, you are a blessing in this world. So I offer you blessings to you, to me, and to all who listen.